My name is Samuel Price, the Crypto Lifer, and I'm here with Neil Van Huis from Blockfills. And Blockfills doing a lot of big things. They're coming out with they have a Phoenix trading platform that I like, and there's just some interesting things that I think you want to learn about it. And I saw him at the event, and I wanted to have him tell you. So, what's the core mission of Blockfills? What do you guys want to do to the industry? Like, 10 years from now, what do you guys think you'll leave it? What will people remember about Blockfills?
Yeah, we're really focused on being a professional institutional marketplace for digital asset trading. So, there's really no TradFi or traditional capital markets players in the space on the market infrastructure side yet. And so it's our job to bring the technology that advanced traders need into the space so that they get the right product and market access they need to do business in digital assets.
Could you explain your software, Vision and Zephyr? Did they work together? Did they complement each other? What came first? And could you explain how that all operates?
Yeah, absolutely. So Vision really is a comprehensive technology platform that can handle everything from a client platform for basic trading to a client portal for pulling down their statements, transactions, trading data, etc., as well as a real risk management suite for handling a digital asset business. So if you were a brokerage who had a lot of clients and you wanted to do business in digital assets, you would need that sort of technology. So it's akin to the sort of technology you would get in sort of the futures clearing world in TradFi. And so Vision really is a product of what we had to build to run our own business. And now we license that out to other participants to do business with their own customers. And then Phoenix really is the most advanced trading front end that the industry has. Everything from your most advanced order types, charting, analytics, on-chain data, anything you could possibly want to power your trading, Phoenix has it.
I like that because I'm a trader. I've been on for 15 years. I don't get on-chain data, right? I have to go somewhere else. I'm on Glassnode or I'm mixing it all. To have that all in one place would be really pretty cool,
Yeah, absolutely. I think the goal here is to try to bring a professional technology trading stack to professional traders rather than having a professional trader trade at a retail-dominated crypto exchange. And so really, Phoenix is a culmination of everything you'd see from advanced trading in the regular world in the digital world.
You just gave me an idea. Would you guys ever be, open to like private labeling? Like say I had an exchange and you built the exchange for me and I called it the Lifer Exchange or something like that. Is that something you would ever do, or is that?
Yes, we do license our technology suite. Yeah. So, I think on the Vision side, it's likely that asset managers and hedge funds and trading groups and brokerages would like that technology. On the exchange side, maybe they would want Phoenix as a comprehensive exchange product.
Yeah, because I'm seeing the exchange business, right? As I get into becoming more of a trader, I see the business of the exchanges, and 10, 20 years from now, I'd love to be in that business. It's an amazing business, right? Yeah. The fees constantly coming in, the market go up and down, you can make money regardless, right? Sure. So I'm always thinking of, that would be an amazing way, like to white label, someone could put their name on it, pay you a back end, right? And then we would know, we'd have the trust of your company, and we wouldn't have to think about that. It would help us push even forward. Because if I had to do all that, watch my team, hire the tech, it would be too much, what I mean?
Absolutely, it's very tough to enter a business or an industry without technology in this sector, but yeah, someone can come in and they can utilize and license our technology to stand up a business very quickly and just focus on their clients, right? Which is what they're good at.
Were you in traditional finance before you came into this? Or
were
you into tech and then you moved into this?
15 years in derivatives trading in Chicago prior to founding Blockfills with my partners.
CME or what were you?
CBOT, a little bit of CME, but Treasury futures, cash and futures. And then equity index derivatives and VIX products.
I was interviewing a guy at CME, he was on the floor, and I was asking him, like, what was that like? And he was like, as chaotic as it seems, it all made sense on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, the floor was an incredible place.
You were on the floor too?
I was not a trader on the floor. Yeah. I did spend a little bit of the time on the floor helping some people, but I was an electronic trader always. Electronic trading really took off when I started my trading career.
Is trading a pulse to you? Like, are you addicted to the hustle? Like, because I think I am too. I don't know. Like, there's something that allures us all to it.
Yeah. I love markets. I love markets. It's fascinating to watch money flow into certain asset classes based on investor sentiment. So yeah, I think markets are an addiction a little bit, where you're just like you're watching so many little inputs create a much bigger world.
and it can feed so many stimulation in your brain. You can get addicted to it, like similar to social media. I'd rather look at the charts than a lot of the stuff I'm seeing recently. But,
Charts are fun to look at.
Yeah. How did you implement your life passions into what you're doing now? And does that keep you going? Because you seem like you have a brain for science and math, but you also like the market. So, at a young age, were you doing tech?
Always math. Math and science are very, very interesting to me. I was also an athlete, so it's really competitive, and I think that translates over into markets. So that, once, leaving behind athletics at a certain point in your life, after college, markets was one of the most competitive things I could get into. And so, I enjoyed what markets brought to me on the trading side. And then really, I always wanted to build something, build a business. And so, that's really what we've done over the last 6-7 years, to build a true business from the ground up in capital markets, which is kind of challenging to do because it's such a mature industry. But, digital assets gave many people, including us, that option.
What is your key role now, and has it changed from when you first got into the company? And, what are the responsibilities on your day-to-day?
Yeah, so very early on when we founded the company, my background in electronic trading led me to basically standing up and managing all of our liquidity relationships and getting a lot of those electronic traders to come do business with us. Today, I focus more on strategy and growth. What can we do to create better business plans, better products, better revenue lines to grow the business? Because ultimately, the only way we can help keep moving this industry forward is by bringing bigger and bigger companies into the space. And so we need to work with them, spend a lot of time with them, get them to know us, and build business plans that cater to those types of players. And if we do, it won't be long before the industry is in the right place for the rest of those market participants to come in.
And when there had been a time where maybe you thought the company may not become as big as it is now, right? And you were working hard. How do you get through those pitfalls? There's young people right now that are working on a token or a coin, and they might be ready to give up. Like, what do you say to those people? Because they might be really close to a breakthrough. I don't know if you were ever there too,
Yeah, I think time is on your side when you're building something. I always say when you're feeling burnout or like you can't get through something, just really, take a step back, zoom out, give yourself a break, and just persevere, keep on, because like you said, you never know, you could be 1 inch from a breakthrough. And I think in this space, you're so used to things moving so fast that you think everything has to move fast, but time is on your side. You just keep building, especially if you're moving in the right direction. We've spent a lot more time, I think, than we thought we would. It took a lot more time, but time is on your side.
I have a beautiful community, 67,000 subscribers. What can you say to them? Anything that you want to bring them in or advertise or tell them? This is your time to just kind of like let them know,
Yeah, I think just, really get to know the digital asset world, do your own research, really dig in, educate yourself. Education is amazing, and this asset class offers an opportunity to learn so many new things. So take advantage of it and hope to see you in digital assets.
Thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate it.
You got it. Thanks a lot.
Have a great time there, Bitcoin.
Appreciate it,
man. Thank you. Cool.